Writing in the short sense underlined furred through, wove in listen matter. Harvard did nothing as far as paint. The hair blackest which Beckett wrote as waves of takes of decimal. Far but its mouth of leek to kelp. Tawn, structured, orchestra. Work but the crops from its edges. Some cigarette whitening an ocean, its gaze behavior cork, polka river oleo. No now crunch marks. Slowness caved in. He was hospitalized with his own music, sunburn made up of names of brimmed-in brains, mane of temperature painting. Noun from adjective woolen eggs, or pomade still life. The well glimpse at a letter's foot, spread hair tarred by field pudding. Iceberg nylon. How did she put it to keep it still? Song and fur cone amino. Her person but a good less factual fetishism, or the stretch ahead of weathered pats, museum nylon undoes, still life owl lupino. But least barn is loo basket, a late ink coffee, tone hump apart, ton val mass, the abstract of it as ports straight loose. Sub-kulakization, or a detail although several perspire them. Instead, whatever lies outside, a typewriter blank of plain. As far as I go lined across from lime to frost. Lace, pesque, pencil, seabed. Sweat with cement on it. The edge noisy, too about, the sea laid to rest, his mind but spots in a pub. Some paint is scaled quiet, its lower edges at some foot, each starting to work where it dries too fast, subtract prose into landscape. Ink neep lighthouse. Mathine vol gam stellation. Makelessness. Her basis shape anchorite. Nightfall lifts. All that is the case dust on coffee, some silo toward topic. Paint meters that all the time goes on. Lake of grammar maroons. Decimal straightens. Watched arounds roughage gone to snow. Trombone apart so far. So these are all from ad infinitum. I don't know if I should say that, whether that will discourage sales or pump the sales up, but I'll say it anyway. It is in fact the truth. What I'm after. Angus. A knocked, bluff, pith, nowl. Vowel, salvo. Laced, nipple. Croft, vitine, length, anisette, pages. Ocean, immense, evasp, a quote. This is a special edition of that item. It's a proof copy, but it's wine stained. So if anybody wants it, we'll sell it to them for £100. Acoma. Acoma is an American Indian pueblo in New Mexico. It's on a bluff. It's an extremely beautiful set of New Mexican landscape. So it looks like it's from the moon. The people live atop it. They have no plumbing. They choose to live there. They live in extreme poverty. So you go there as a tourist and you see this beautiful landscape, and you go up there and these people are all poor, and basically they're shitting off the side of the cliff because that's where their lean-tos are. So it's a very yin-yang thing. Ackerman. Endlessness in one mention, one atop of a quadrant showing a through staker whiten a of lucens compare left. I'm in his bleach, style of standstill undermines about emanations, but another earliest writ writing irread. It's the bloke natters, acre and how do shaped factum purbles, class itself fidget spelt, it's the discuss remarks, age latch ocean. A sand null beer, a stell etch Mosca acre, what is a pine and medley of it, immensizer Vermont soda, timed of damn. A crag Victrola walked in, but my weight built veined imps, but syllable withers, thumb imps, but brook potlatch under. Sag you is red tone, so latter neededs others. A leak opposed, a laced wattage Ervil's edges hirsch shown, sin ashed hirst through. Shouldn't it is outside is instead minded had me and Sagan in tinier's edge buttle vowel arrestamentalisms. A nego. Snow in mains. Arranged states creaked necked French of data Brock, his or her humming in film acid mention doesn't mains himself. Where did it money while surrounds of leak blank notes money peepsians ire colored of an evens far sterling. Cakeness and shoelace wolf, a foot stomach muscles, fist perched with mistakes, snow broken int cash dusk's riverbank pigment. Some rawness Baltic. Me aged compared in Pierre Braup. Snow in Inkel's people Meisenchen. Still datum live. Glimpse Fordist ironist. How peopled are glasses, knees stilled underlines, canned underline Agnes status eeps articulables, flutter pesks. A lace erase but smoked, pitch bledge here so thin of subtracts, black well proses, all maze of underlined maroons. Thumbs about stock length housing, within walked in but built nieces vain quartets from it, any more tided, hyphens colored sunburn. A least first word corn librarian, wine of dress wither another's book in least halves, inch bird grained under. Idity chose less Fordist working, vug decimal Utah outsides, a work in about my ankles, but another but eakages. Humo nomial, a McCoy so from solo of lesses, means legged effect out of social picture measle, is work elapse, alone utopia proses. Is limp much, nerves cant of centralist, thumb is hill ash coloring of gramophone thumb, is hill pond granite, late mudge.